Hi, good morning. Hope you're well this very early morning. My name is Fie, and this is episode 11 of the Made in the AM podcast. And it's very early, as in very early. But I couldn't sleep, so I figured might as well get up early, get a recording in early, and surprise you with an upload. Because as we all know by now, I am anything but regular with my podcasting. It's a thing. I am trying to work my way back to Mondays. But as I said, my name is Fie. You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram and Snapchat as Bungoef, which I'll put down below because I won't take offense that you won't be able to spell that. Some of you will, but yeah. Today should be a bit of a short episode because haven't had a lot of progress and I don't really have a lot to talk about. But let's get started. I have so many works in progress I could work on, but instead of doing that, because what's the fun in that, I cast on something new. The first thing I cast on is I'm tangled in my yarn. Is this? I'm sorry about the lighting. It's fall. What can I say? This is the All I Want shawl by Joji Locatelli. And the shawl is originally for, I want to say worsted, might be DK weight yarn. But this was a project that started based on the yarn. This yarn, I have it wound up here. That's where the light is. And this is a much better representation, but not good. Here we go. This is London House yarn. It's The Cursed Child, and it's in her 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon base. And as you might recall, I bought this in the summer, and I didn't want to make socks from it because I love this color. And I was just thinking what I wanted to do with it, and I figured a shawl because I really like the colors. I think they suit me as well. Yeah, lighting. I think the colors suit me. I wanted it on display because it's a really great colorway and I love the dye job on this. So I figured a shawl, and I was one of the test knitters for Joji for her favorite basic and grey collection, the favorite collection I think. And one of the items in that collection is the All I Want shawl. I'll just find it for you. There we go. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this. It's just eyelets and then a lace pattern. It's done in two colors. I'm just going to do it in this one color. But yeah, I really like how it's knitting up. Hit myself with a needle in the face, yeah. Good way to wake up, I guess. I really like how the yarn gets to play even with this simple texture, and I'm planning, since I have a fingering weight yarn and it calls for worsted. I'll just check. Come on. Aran weight yarn. That I'll do more repeats of each section, or at least of this section, because I've done some calculations and that should be more than possible with the yardage I have. But yeah, I'm sort of winging it. This is also why I need an intervention. I should not be knitting more shawls because I have a ton of shawls already, and I'm adding even more shawls to it. I can only wear one at a time. Well, I could wear more. I'm only going to wear one at a time. So yeah. Next time you see me knitting a shawl, or next time you see me casting on a shawl, slap the needles out of my hands, because no one needs that many shawls. So that's one thing I cast on. The other thing I cast on is a garment for myself, because I'm nothing but a selfish knitter. And I should preface this by saying I love Andi Satterlund, and I love her patterns. I don't really knit a lot of them. I knit half a chock, but the colour wasn't right. So instead I'm now knitting, and that's a long time ago, I am now knitting, oh look at that, the Blaster cardigan, as I said, by Andi Satterlund. And this is an almost completed back piece. If I remember correctly, you then pick up stitches here and knit the fronts. Well, knit the fronts. And then you, itchy nose, and then you join under the arms. Very simple, straightforward. Picking up the sleeves and doing a short row sleeve cap, I'm pretty sure. But if all goes well, it ends up looking like this. Now, I have no illusions that I'll look as put together as Andi does, but I can try, or I can at least knit myself the cardigan and pretend. The yarn for this is something you also saw me buy earlier this year. This is it wound up. And it's this Skein Queen buttercups in the squash base, which is 100% superwash merino figuring weight. And yes, this is all about the yellows at the moment. I love yellow. It goes great with the grey sky, which is now starting to turn slightly grey instead of just black. Welcome to autumn in Denmark. You'll love it. It's an excuse to wear all the shawls and all the knits. But yeah. This is knitting up really fast because it's quite addictive to do these little eyelets. So I'm just plucking along, and we shall see how long this keeps my attention. Something that, last work in progress, I went to knit night last night, and last time I went, there was another, we knit at a cafe, which is great because there's free coffee, well free, we pay like 40 kroner each time, and we get a cake and we get free coffee and tea. And you can't buy cake for 40 kroner at this cafe, so win, and they always do something special for us. So. But anyway, last time there was also another group there, not a knitting group, just a group of women that I think it's one of the local churches that arranged it. And they meet once a month, and this is the first time I've been there where we run into them. And they were loud. I mean, we talk, we laugh, we have fun, but they were like obnoxiously loud to such a degree that afterwards even the waiters were like, okay, that might have been a bit too much. And I actually did hear some of the other patrons to the cafe that's you can get food there. I've had food there a couple of times. It's friendly service. The food's alright, it's not great, but cake's great. But yeah, I heard some other people come into the restaurant and were like, okay, we're not eating here. And I don't blame them. I went home early. So I didn't want to bring something that I had to focus on because it's like, I didn't know they only met once a month, but now I know. They change just like we do. We go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then back to Monday, and we meet every fortnight. So we won't run into each other quite that often. But I didn't want something that I had to concentrate on, or I just wanted something mindless. So I knit this tube on my way to London and back. And last week I showed you that I had just this tiny, tiny little toe here. Now that toe, this here is 2 hours of knitting, and it's 2 hours of knitting, looking at other people's projects, eating cake, drinking coffee, having fun, chatting a lot about things. I am the youngest person there, but let me tell you, those women are fun. So all that granny thing, no. But yeah, one evening of knitting, and I'm almost at the point where I think I'll put in the heel. I just knit this as a tube, no waist yarn. So I'm thinking of maybe putting in waist yarn for this one, just to see where I want to put my heel, and then duplicate it onto this, because they are the same. And it didn't take a lot of work on my behalf to get them to be exactly the same. Don't know if you can tell from that, but they are identical, which I tend to say, they don't have to be exactly the same, and this makes my heart sing. I can't deny it. It just does. And of course I had to flash my old bag when I went yesterday. It was the closest bag when I went to pick out some knitting. So, that's not the only thing I've been knitting on. I've also been knitting on my Sakura shawl. And for a while this was my obsession, and I didn't knit a single stitch on anything else because I just wanted to knit on this. And it's done! Yay! And it's just big and glorious and squishy and warm, and I wore it yesterday because it was dry. And it's been blocked, and it's just, I didn't block it heavily, but it's bigger than, it's bigger than the pattern specifies. It's only a smidge deeper, but it's like 30 centimeters longer, wider. Sorry about that sound if you picked that up. It's my computer's behaving weirdly. We'll just ignore that. Yeah, nice, squishy, warm. I love the color. It's just, yeah. This took up 149 grams of yarn, so I have this nice skein left. Holding this up against is just genius. Sorry. Yes, I do still have a cough. I have this much left, and when I looked at it, this is the Uncommon Thread BFL Skinny or Singles. Picked it up at Loop in September. It's the Peony colorway. And when I looked at the leftover, I remembered that I have this. This is also the Uncommon Thread. It's the Everyday Singles, I think. I have the label here, so I could just look. It is, oh, sorry. It's a bit stiff and it's been rolled up forever. It's the Everyday Singles, which is 100% superwash merino in the golden praline it would be because it's English, colorway, and I knit another Hoagie pattern from this actually. I knit the Nightscape pullover, which I haven't had the chance to wear yet, but I washed my jeans the other day. I have more than one pair, but I washed both of them, so I will be able to wear it soon. But I remembered that I had this, and I think these need to come together and be something. I don't know what yet. Maybe mittens? Colorwork mittens? That might work. I don't remember how much I have left of this, but it's around 40 to 50 grams, I think. So I should be able to get a pair of colorwork mittens out of it, I think. Might need to do alternate dominance. I don't know. I'll think about it. I just think they go so well together. And I really want to use up both of these because they're just lovely. This is softer than this, no doubt about it, but it's not, I mean, this could be, it is a tad more scratchy, but it's not, I mean, I'm wearing it around my neck and I'm fine. But yeah. This needs to be something. It's too lovely not to be something. It's too lovely together not to be something. Talking of things that need to be something. After I last recorded, I got some yarn in the mail. And it actually ties together with something I've been wanting to knit for a while. And I may have mentioned it a time or two. This is Wollmeise. It's the QED colorway. It's the 100% wool, also known as pure. I have 3 skeins of this because that'll get me a jumper. I am planning on using this for the breathing space jumper or top by Vea Velamaki with either, I'm sorry for the glaring in the crinkling, crinkling. It'll either be with this Game Queen set or with this. I thought I'd be more drawn to this one, but I think this one might need a darker base. I'm thinking I quite like these two together. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, this will be the base color. And whatever I choose of between these two will be the stripes. Because I saw someone do gradient stripes and it just looked fabulous. And now I'm cradling yarn. So yeah, that's it basically. This feels like it's a short episode, which isn't a problem because hey, we all need those shorter episodes to just have a bit of a break, nothing serious. So yeah, and it's starting to get light outside, so this will be a great time to start the morning. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I definitely love getting to talk to you every week, and I appreciate you for coming and watching. But yeah. Okay, stop fiddling. I hope you have a great week. I hope I have some sewing to show you next time. I haven't gotten anything done with sewing. I haven't even cut out the patterns yet because that's the part I hate. So I've just been knitting and been reading a bit, and yeah. Until next time. Bye.